So for the political insight, I'm going to hand the mic over to Ashley.
Okay, hi guys. So, our political insight topic is: do you consider arranged marriages to be most viable? Alright, so an arranged marriage is a union of two people planned by someone other than the potential couple, typically the parents or the family, who are united through marriage. Now, some advantages of this is people will match better. There's a higher level of experience of parents, assurance of social status, financial security, cultural similarities of partners, rational rather than emotional decision, family connections are strengthened, similar ethics, values, and religious faiths. People may live in a happy bubble, avoidance of love sickness, no stress to find a partner. And some disadvantages are love is often not a factor. Maybe no fit at all between partners, potential higher divorce rates, spouses may not trust the other, people may be quite unhappy, family problems and emotional stress, no room for personal choices, may promote gender inequality. People often don't know what they're getting into. Lack of a dating period between couples and lower life expectancies. So, what are your thoughts? I can see the chats are blowing up. Okay, so I am seeing where Jayla said a big no. Leon said rather pick my headache. Our Soren Black said, nah, pick my own stress, not at all. Oh, hell no. Man, goodly, all ugly. Boy, I'm gonna like this in a Norwich thing. We can open up on the mic and talk.
Yeah, guys, raise your hands and then we'll pick on you in the order that you raise your hands. And let us hear your views. Do you think arranged marriage are viable? Do you think that it has a high success rate? Do you think that it's feasible? Is it something you would want to be done to you? Is it something you do to your future children? Let us hear your voices and your opinion. Natty, Mr. You have your hand raised. Go ahead, take the floor. And after Natty, Val, you can go. So go ahead, Natty.
I don't know. Something about this not sit right with me. Like the Indian show them, it work in a them show there. You see me? But in a real life, me can't imagine like somebody I pick somebody was supposed to be like my partner for like years or whatever. And like most time in the cultures that do this, divorce is not really supported. You see me? So I can't imagine like me for the day and be like, okay, mom or dad or okay, best friend or whoever. You're going to pick my life partner then me. Well, you're going to pick my partner then me. I forgot get married to them and I meet them and I do nothing. No thank you. No thank you. I don't like it. Not one bit.
Thank you very much for sharing, Natty. Vaughn.
Yeah. Well, based on the context and the videos that how I see it work, is half of the time it's normally underage children. Well, we are Jamaicans and we're just looking in on their culture because it's not a part of our culture. So we will say outright no because of that. But if we grew up in their culture, it would have been the norm for us. But looking in, it's a no for me based on what the videos that I watch. And just as the speaker said before, there's no divorce in it at times. And sometimes the female is the one who get the end of the stick. Even if she decides to leave the person, it's like she's disowned by her entire family or her entire village. So it's definitely a no for me too.
Thank you so much for sharing, Vaughn. The next person that had their hand raised was Dalvin, and after Dalvin we have Pamela. Dalvin, you can go ahead, please.
Right. Me I look on it most of the time. The girl or the woman that you're with, she are gonna miss it, right? And women are gonna find faults with the man, but through the whole dating phase, you get used to all of them flaws and thing, right? So without that, and then people just say, yo, you and you go get married, right? Basically at that point. And without the whole phase, we get used to each other. Nah, I'm not say that out, right? That just sound like stress.
Thank you so much for sharing that with me. All right, so we have Pamela. Go ahead. After Pamela, we have Black. We have Azorin Black. Correct me if I pronounce that wrong. Go ahead, Pamela.
Okay, good evening, colleagues. My take on that, it has its advantages and its disadvantages, because when you look at the because we are not putting our country in it, you know, because we are not of that culture. But when you look at their, what you call it now, their marriage lasts longer. The family is more, their family is more together. And I think it works for them because in their country, the girl and the boy, they would have probably known each other growing up, some you know, so some family member eyeing that boy or that girl and say, you know, I think the two of them might be together. So they grow up together, well, let us not say in love, but they grow to love each other. And their family values are much stronger than ours, you know? So in some context, if we were living there, it would have worked. But eyeing it, I'm saying it works better than our marriages last longer and work better than in our culture. That's my take.
Thank you so much for sharing. All right, go ahead, Black. And could you pronounce your first name for me? I'll just see how you say it.
Good night, Asorin.
Asorin. All right, go ahead.
Good night, everyone. So, someone came on early and they spoke about their culture. Yes, it's their culture. So, I can say that they're benefiting from it. And if we out here in Jamaica should go ahead and do an arranged marriage, because especially for example in India, if there's an arranged marriage and say for example the wife got pregnant and there's a divorce and the child is born, then the government will take care of that child and that mother. Right? Out here, we don't have that privilege. We don't benefit from that at all. And as someone said in the chat earlier that yes, it lasts, well, their arranged marriage lasts longer because they might grow up together. The family and their family might have a bond. You understand? So I believe we leave them in their own culture and we stay in ours and we choose ours. I won't do arranged marriage. Sorry.
Thank you so much for sharing. All right, we'll take Ashley and then we're moving on to the second topic for the PRP, for the political insight segment. Go ahead, Ashley.
No, but
sorry, Raheem, you wanted to go?
No, I was just going to say the lady before, she said they don't, we don't practice it. However, you have numerous occasions where arranged marriages are done on this side of the world. Even in Jamaica, with like for people who want to go overseas and them something there. So we just did want input that say I have a lot of Jamaicans who do it out here. It might not be as popular as we think, but it happens.
But it's done.
Yeah.
So it's not just them. All right. Thank you for sharing. Go ahead, Ashley.
Yeah, this is one thing I would not see myself doing, or I don't expect to happen. I agree with most of the disadvantages, if not all. The only part I don't understand is the part which says the lower life expectancy. It's the case where I guess the girl or the male is stressing, oh, I'm never gonna find love, so they die faster. I've watched a lot of like YouTube videos and I've read a lot of Wattpad stories where when this happened, She gets ignored. He already has a girl and he's paying more attention to her. She's unhappy and then, yes, it's a story. Yes, they probably get together, but in real life, it doesn't always work out that way. However, on the upside, they may know each other from a very long time. And of course, you're going to know that you're always secure with the person not going to, I wouldn't say cheat, because it's technically cheat, yes, but you know everything that the person is doing, so you're not really going behind of your back.
All right, thank you so much for sharing, Ashley. Okay, so still we have a few persons in the comment section, very buzzy. Let's see what you guys saying. It lasts longer, still no one do it. But who happier? Yes, with arranged marriages, both parties know divorce is not common. Majority of the time, they will eventually work on something out to love each other. Someone was asking if an arranged marriage and business marriage are the same. I think that's something we need to do more research on. However, I do know that in some cultures, like the parents will marry off the children for business reasons, like merging families would have like financial gain for the family in the long run, and also strengthen certain business relations. So we can look into that more, but I don't think it's a definite arranged marriage is always business, but we can look into the differences and the similarities.